Travis this season, I'll say overall, he was in when he could in certain positions. Um, Last play, a lot of chaos going on. So I'm like, Travis is Travis Hunter. He's him for a reason. Then they're gonna play off man, off cover 2 man. So I already, in my head, I already took away the concepts to the field and the slot. It wasn't gonna be there. So I'm like, make him earn it. And that's what he did. When I threw the ball, all I gotta do is put air on it. He's gonna do the rest. So it wasn't really hard, I just threw it fake. He did all the work.
Kenyatta Camille, Dr. Mills, inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Right here at Shedeur, this is for you. Going through that process for a lot of folks, just looking at how, much time is left on the clock and just all the different factors going into it. As a quarterback and the leader, one of the leaders, if not the leader of the team, what over the years allows you to slow down and process everything and to make big time plays like you did, even though it didn't work out to the full scope of the end of the game?
We'll just go through the progressions. There's no different recipe than when there's 15 minutes on the clock and there's like 2 minutes. There's no different. You're going through your reads. You're I would say, in the situations, knowing what you got to get, knowing what's needed, I would say. That's it. Me personally, I was just reminding myself, hey, you're in this spot for a reason. You wouldn't want nobody else in this position. I know I could do it. Team know we could do it. The whole line knew we could do it. It was just everybody didn't believe it. So that's why after whenever we scored, I'm not celebrating nothing, because that means everybody said, y'all ain't believe. I believe we was going to go down there and drive down and score. It wasn't nothing to get excited about. So, more of the story I'll say, it's just rationalizing what you should do in a situation. A lot of thinking, I would say.
Two more, starting here, standing up on the left.
Ernest Rex, MTMB Sports. Shedeur, Aubrey, if you could, can you summarize your time at Jackson State?
It's been a blast for me. If it wasn't for these group of guys that I'm here with, nothing that has happened would have happened. I decided to come back for another year to experience this time, and unfortunately we came up short, but everything else just came with it. Like I said, you had a great offense that carried us today, and they've been dominant all season. You got a defense who showed out, and we just came up short. Some of our pieces to the puzzle wasn't just there. But after that, man, everything happens for a reason. It's a life lesson. You can never grow if you don't have lessons in life. And, I'm appreciative of it, but this whole time has been a blessing. I got to play with Shedeur Sanders. Not everybody get to do that. And I'm appreciative of that. Even though he's younger than me, it's still a great experience that I got to experience. Travis Hunter, my D-line, my safeties. You know what I'm saying? The linebackers right next to me, the O-line. I got to play with all these type of guys, man. And all these guys gonna go somewhere. They gonna make a lot of money. So, I had a great experience, man. I would never ask for nothing else. If I could do it again, I'd do it all over again. I promise you that. But I'm appreciative of it.
Being at Jackson State, I would say it's eye-opening. A lot of people don't know about HBCUs. Personally, I didn't know about many HBCUs when I was going through my recruitment process. So I would say over the 2 years I've been here, 2.5 years I've been here, spotlight here, everything's here. It's some things that's not up to par, but it's good and bad with everything. So the people, the fans, everything about the city of Jackson I love. People say it's a lot of crime in the city, but we haven't ran into it. We got our head on straight, we're going to school, doing what we got to do. So just being in love with the city, the people, just how kind they are, just the whole HBCU family, talking to them in the airport, playing around with them. It's nothing I ever been around before. I went to a private school in high school. So being around a lot of people of our own color and our own type is truly fun.
Last question.
Donnell Suggs, the Atlanta Voice. Just want to ask both players, what does it mean to have a record-setting attendance for this celebration? But what does that say about the impact of HBCU football?
Reword them. One time, my bad. Can you give back the mic? Yeah,
Right. I asked y'all, there was a record-setting attendance tonight for the game. What does that say about HBCU football and the impact?
Oh. I mean, how many was it?
49,600.
I'm not gonna lie, it just looked like confetti in the stands.
What did Jake
And I'm not
say?
talking about after the game, I'm talking before the game. It just looked like confetti in there, but I'm not gonna lie though, playing at home, like versus Alcorn versus one of the rivalry games, there's a lot of people in there. So, us playing a MEAC opponent, I'm glad everybody came out to see it. I feel like a lot of people got to see what they wanted to, and of course our fans didn't, unfortunately. But overall, it's just great that HBCUs is getting this attention, that is having all this media in here, and that everybody's able to see it. You got YouTubers, you got everybody, kids looking up to on the sideline during the game, sharing that on their channel, sharing that everywhere. So HBCUs definitely have a lot of attention, a lot of media to it, I would say now than it has before. So everybody's gonna grow up and hear about HBCUs and understand what HBCUs is. So I would say it's great. And I love the fact that everybody came out and was able to see it.
I mean, I knew our fans was gonna show up. They always show up and they show out. No matter if we down or up, they always gonna show out. Like I said, unfortunately, we didn't give them what they wanted. But, like I said, everything happens for a reason. Everything's a learning experience. I always say walk by faith and not by sight. So a lot of people